Ball in my court, high step is a layup. My life like a movie, just keep moving, it's a trailer. Chefing in my kitchen, got me tryna get my cake up. I thank God for all this coming to me, not straight up. Ball in my court, high step is a layup. My life like a movie, just keep moving, it's a trailer. Chefing in my kitchen, got me tryna get my cake up. I thank God for all this coming to me, not straight up. Big broski in my line, celebrate, get your feet in. But top in with your peoples, make sure they doing decent. Show me how to readjust some ways that I've been thinking. Been trying to protect what I've been building, been on defense. Celebrating our friends and we gon' up there when we touch down. BYOD, shout out to my homies working sundown. I should call my sister for some custom gold fronts now. Soul already shining, need no diamond roll it bust down. No matter how far, I can't forget the opposition. If you ain't been running front and side, you seen this competition. Wisdom telling me better slow down, my heart and mind conflict. I'm patient, ain't no free pass and I'm paid a lot for my position. Come and get it. Ball in my court, high step is a layup. My life like a movie, just keep moving, it's a trailer. Chefing in my kitchen, got me tryna get my cake up. I thank God for all this coming to me, not straight up. Ball in my court, high step is a layup. My life like a movie, just keep moving, it's a trailer. Chefing in my kitchen, got me tryna get my cake up. I thank God for all this coming to me. Like loving new friends, ready to be outside with my kin. Big glow on my chain on like I'm sitting on something else. Be careful, you too loud with it, that get you for your wins. And all that flex around for none, now you sitting down on some bricks. Big leagues, running down no law, so I'm step up to the big leagues. Been here home runs, but I too loyal, I can't switch teams. Running out for them trophies, but I face all in that big screen. That fame hit street fast, switch up quicker than that 10 speed. I can't let my soul put trust in diamonds and gold, but ones ain't gon' let you fall onto no trap. I watch they motive, see them hovering over your shoulder. Hit a lick while you gone, I'm keeping all enemies closer. Yeah, I've been ready on 10 toes. Don't ball in my court, high step, it's a layup. My life like a movie, just keep moving, it's a trailer. Chefing in my kitchen, got me tryna get my cake up. I thank God for all this coming to me, not straight up. Ball in my court, high step, it's a layup. My life like a movie, just keep moving, it's a trailer. Chefing in my kitchen, got me tryna get my cake up. I thank God for all this coming to me, not straight up. Yeah. Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated. Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated. We the one. We the one. Yeah, out of the darkness I rose up. Gold in my soul, it's a gold rush. Yeah. Honor and freedom, I toast up. Kicking game on the snare drum. Heart on the beat, let it bleed out like sacrifices. Cut it open, emotions. Spilling like oil and coasting. Therapy for my mental, I'm pinning a pistol and shoot down the criticisms. Individually, I heard the voices that told us. Yeah. Throw dirt on my name and wish me the worst and scold us, yeah. Shot through the heart and pray on my downfall. But Young T prevailed on my outlaw. Stand on top of the table like John Wall. Got the cross on my chest like Olympic gold. Rap it smooth on the field like a jazz song. Witness greatness, look up in LeBron home. Remember next time for you doubt us. That only made me go John Jones. HGH, I got the shortcut. God on my side, you got bad luck. Look at how they all doubt us, yeah, they doubt us, yeah. Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated, yeah. Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated, we the ones, yeah. We the ones, we the ones, yeah. We the ones, yeah.
Just a sentimental kid with a little bit of attention deficit. Hyperactive disorder, always out of order. I never had a chance though, but I would've wished on every single sad song. Never really knowing the moments I was groaning was zoning by the opponent. Opponent kids like me, Satan sees an opportunity, making me feel immunity. As long as my community can sit like me, there's nothing more you need than you can be at peace for your life. And realized I was swallowing lies instead of my pride, and I had to give my life to the eternal prize. Now
Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated, yeah. Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated, we the ones, yeah. We the ones, we the ones, yeah. We the ones, yeah. Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated, yeah. Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated, we the ones, yeah. We the ones, we the ones, yeah. We the ones, yeah. Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated, yeah. Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated, we the ones, yeah. We the ones, yeah. We the ones. We the ones.
Got my fingers on the post, avocado and toast, leather seats, jet plane, always ready to go. Catch a suntan on the roof of the yacht, a penthouse, elevator
Hoops are back, and what a game we have to tip off the season. Tonight, Mansfield Christian travels to Crestview as both teams are looking to build off successful campaigns a year ago. It's the Flames and Cougars coming your way live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting. Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Welcome into our Spherian Mid-Ohio pregame show here tonight. Andy Jardy alongside the Hall of Fame coach, Joe Balogh. Joe, we got a great game here for the first game of the season between two schools that great seasons last year and expecting a lot of big things again this year.
Yeah, this is a great opening season matchup with these two basketball teams. You know, a team with Crestview that had a great season last year, probably one that goes down in history. Then you have a Mansfield Christian team that just has slowly been building, had a great year also last year. So you have two teams that are going to be expected to be two of the better teams in the area this year.
Well, let's dive into it a little bit more as we take a look at the Mansfield Christian Flames under fourth-year head coach Kerry Craner. They've gotten better each season that he's been here, and they got a lot of returning talent as well.
You know, the big thing is to have success is you want to have lettermen returning, and especially if you have starters returning. They have 4 starters returning, so those kids know what it takes to be successful. He's building a good program there, but the Flames are going to have, you know, their hands full tonight as they go against the Cougars.
This Mansfield Christian team, 15-8 last season. Most wins they had since the 2012-2013 season. And one player that's going to get it done for the Flames that we've got our eye on tonight, the multi-athlete, multi-talented senior point guard Amaar Davis.
Yeah, he's, you know, just an outstanding athlete. Had a great football season at Mansfield Senior. Had a great year last year as a junior. They're going to lean on him early, and it's going to be a challenge for Crestview to control him tonight.
He's the 6th player in program history to reach 1,000 career points, and we're going to step aside real quick for the national anthem. As we were talking about right before the anthem, Amaar Davis, the guy to look out for Mansfield Christian. And if they're going to get it done here tonight on the road, two things we think that they've got to take care of, and that is they got to turn up the heat. You're the Flames, apply the pressure, and make Crestview uncomfortable here at home.
Yeah, I think that, you got to try to make Crestview uncomfortable, but the key thing for Crestview, they've got experience coming back, so that may be difficult to do. Key number two we have is, I think anytime you start the season, you're always concerned about taking care of the basketball. So coming into this environment here at Crestview is going to be key for Mansfield Christian to limit their turnovers and not give up empty possessions.
Let's take a look now at those Crestview Cougars tonight. The home team under head coach John Kurtz took over again here at Crestview in 2020-21 season. And a historic year it was last year for the Cougars, and they got a lot of expectations again this year as well.
John Kurtz is a veteran coach, pretty much has won everywhere he's been. He was here at Crestview, went to Mansfield Christian, successful at both places. I think was maybe out a year or two, and now has come back and led the Cougars to their best season ever, I think, in the history of Cougar basketball. And the expectations are high because you got all their key players coming back.
Yeah, first 20-win season that they ever had last year. They won the Firelands Conference for the first time in over 2 decades. A great season last year for the Cougars. And if they're going to have a great season again this year, they're going to rely on that junior, Justice Thompson, who had outstanding numbers as a sophomore.
Yeah, they've got 2 juniors, Justice Thompson and
Tyson
Ringler, that played significant minutes last year as sophomores. And Justice is going to be a guy that you're probably going to look at those numbers of 16, 4, and 2, even be better this year.
And for the Cougars to get the job done here tonight at home, they really got to defend Amaar Davis. You shut him down, you probably have a good chance of winning this thing.
Yeah, I think that's the key thing is you don't want to let Davis get off and have a great start. And then your other key is just for them to get off to a quick start. I think many times as a coach, what you talk to your players about is the first 3 minutes of the game being key. And I think Crestview would like to really be able to control those first 3 minutes and put a lot of pressure on the Flames to start this game.
As you see, they finish up these starting lineups. Good crowd on hand, as expected. As we get set for these 2 schools. Season opener for both these teams. The Cougars have won the last 5 meetings with Mansfield Christian. They won 75-64 last season. Flames last won against Crestview in 2017, a 63-60 win right here on this court. And we are underway here from Olivesburg, Ohio. Cougars and Flames, thanks for joining us here live and free on the OH Report. And a quick layup in and no good there. Mansfield Christian looking to go coast to coast with their own layup. Shot no good. Nice rebound there. 3 from the corner is up and it is good. Flames strike first.
Well, Amaar Davis gets off to a great start and then they turn him over.
Flames coming out real quick. So that shot no good there.
Already in the first minute, you like the start that Mansfield Christian's had. Davis gets an open look 3. They get him to turn it over. Now their defensive pressure seems to be having a little bit of effect on the Cougars, but nice move inside.
There he is.
By Tyson Ringler.
Tyson Ringler gets the Cougars on the board. Nice feed inside.
So good matchup here. Justice Thompson, a match against Amaar Davis.
They got a turnover the other way.
And they got a 5-second call. Within 6 feet, veteran official Charlie Scott making the call. So trying to enforce the rules as they are. He wasn't real closely guarded, but within 6 feet, a 5-second call was good.
Flames applying some pressure here, but they're going back inside to Ringler.
Seems to be a little bit slippery here.
Yeah.
A lot of guys falling down on this end.
I mean, it rained outside all day. Hopefully none of that came in here, but yeah, there are bodies all over on the floor. And jump ball possession arrow will keep it with the Flames.
I mean, one of the keys that we mentioned was the pressure that Mansfield Christian was going to apply, and it's having an effect here in the first 2 minutes. 2 turnovers by the Cougars, and just difficulty of getting into their half-court offense.
Just about 2 minutes into this one, both teams coming out at a frenetic pace, 3-2.
Just a 5-out motion game here by the Flames. It'll be interesting to see how much they're going to try to help on Davis here.
No call there. Davis pulls up, shot a little too strong. Ringler brings it up for the Cougars. Feeds inside to Tyson Ringler. Ringler a little short, rebound, and put back and rejected. And now the Flames are out in transition. Martin goes in for the 2.
Made good defense there again by the Flames. And again, the pressure, if you take a look here, their pressure is pushing Crestview out on the floor. Got a trap here in the corner.
Driving in and finishing is
Just
Justice
strong
Thompson.
move to the basket by Justice Thompson.
His first points of the night. Makes it a 1-point game again. Connor Luce sets up the Flames offense. Martin's got it. Loses it for a second and a double dribble.
It's Mansfield Christian's second turnover. Both teams have 2 turnovers now.
Gabe Westfield and Brock Rensel checking in for the Flames.
I mean, Ringler will set the offense here. High ball screen out high.
Driving in, unable to finish though, was Jarek Ringler. And the Flames will look to build on their 1-point lead. Corner 3 is up and it is good. Davis Wyszynski.
Again, Mansfield Christian's pressure on the ball early causing some problems.
And getting inside and drawing the foul. Justice Thompson, he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Sliding?
Just a little. Losing our table here. The leg is buckling under there. Thompson makes the first free throw. And second one is no good. Three ball is up and a little too strong on that one. It was Wyszynski, but they get it right back. And the shot is no good, but Mack will go to the line and shoot 2.
Somewhat surprising that Crestview is struggling with the on-ball pressure that Mansfield Christian's putting on them, not just in the half court, but there in the full court. The Flames force a turnover, get a look at the basket, and get a foul and go to the free throw line.
Mack makes the first. Second one, no good. .345 to go here in this opening quarter. Good start if you're the Flames. This is a deep 3. Too much on it.
Offensive rebound, though.
Yeah, Tyson Ringler coming down with it, going up, draws the contact. And let's see, did they call this a shooting foul or are they saying it's on the floor?
I think it's a shooting foul.
It will be.
You know, the one thing that right now Crestview's had success with is putting the ball inside to Tyson Ringler, and him also being active on the offensive glass. That's hurt the Flames a little bit inside. So his activity inside has kind of been a problem here early for the Flames.
Yeah, they've had success, like you mentioned, getting that ball into the paint. They just haven't been able to finish, and leaving points at the free throw line always hurts the cause too.
And I believe right now they're, 1 of 3, I think, from the line.
Yeah. Ringler's second attempt. Gets that one to go. Back to a one-possession game.
Davis with the deep three.
Oof. His second one already here.
You're going to have to make sure you find him early, and you're going to have to make sure you have a hand up as he shoots it. Good
Nice
ball
pump fake
there. Nice job.
Dylan Bruner gets a
good assist there, to beat the pressure by the Flames.
Davis pulls up, no good. Sam Wells pulls down the board for the Cougars.
I mean, Mansfield Christian, make or miss, they're picking them up and putting a lot of pressure on the basketball.
Yeah, for as hectic of a pace as it's felt like, it is only a 4-point game, so the Cougars have been able to kind of manage that pressure. And Mansfield Christian's hit some big threes, but they've been able to get that ball inside. And
looks like Mansfield Christian has gone into a 1-3-1 defense.
Dylan Bruner cuts it to a 2-point game. Looked like Davis might have flopped on that. Good no call. Floater is up, and
nice
the floater
runner.
is good for Connor Luce. Back and forth we go, 14-10, just over 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. And that errant pass goes the other way, but then they give it right back. Nifty moves, and Justice Thompson finishes, and it's a 2-point game.
I mean, the Cougars have 4 turnovers right now, the Flames with 3. So a little bit of early game jitters. But this is the key matchup right here. Amaar Davis and Justice Thompson going up against each other at this end of the floor.
There goes Davis, gets in, throws it up, comes up a little bit short. He thought he was fouled. And now the other way. Thompson lays it in, and we are all knotted up at 14.
When Crestview's been able to break the initial pressure by Mansfield Christian, they've gotten great shots at the rim.
And another turnover here will give it back to Crestview.
I mean, each team with 4 turnovers now. I mean, the Flames playing a lot of guys. I think they're about nine deep right now in their rotation.
Justice Thompson goes in and can't get the shot to fall, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2. His second trip to the line, he's already got 7 points.
Made a good adjustment there. Tyson Ringler went out of the game, and they put Thompson into the high post. He catches it at the top of the key and is able just to make a good move to the basket and get to the free throw line.
And
I believe last year, if I'm correct, he was about a high 70% free throw shooter from the foul line. So you don't want to put him at the line because he really takes advantage of that. That's another reason why you're able to average 16 points a game is you can get to the free throw line and make free throws.
He makes the second. It's a 2-point lead. First lead of the night for the Cougars, and a nice pass inside knocks things back up. Gabe Westfield. Breaking the press.
Pass.
Oh, and just a little too hot to handle. And he gave up on the play. Just can't get it to fall. And a timeout taken. 38 seconds to go here, opening quarter. Knotted up at 16. Back and forth we go, kind of what we expected.
Yeah, I mean, if you take a look at the score, I think the score last year was like 75-66, I believe. So we're on a pace here to have a high-scoring basketball game.
Yeah, these two teams get up and down the floor quickly. Mansfield Christian has shown the ability to hit a couple threes, too.
Yeah, Amaar Davis, you just can't – he's a threat, you know, from a step and a half behind that three-point line. So you've got to make sure you find him and get a hand up anytime he shoots the basketball. So 35 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll see if Mansfield Christian decides to go for the last shot of the quarter or not.
Well,
almost forced a turnover.
Almost gave it away. They'll drive in, and that shot block. Rejected underneath by Sam Wells. Sam was having none of it. Malachi now, he puts up a shot. Too strong, and the Flames will get a chance with 14 seconds to go. Davis brings it up. 7 seconds to go. Got to pick up the tempo a little bit here. Davis.
Good switch out there by Sam Wells.
Connor Luce at the buzzer. No good, and that will do it for the first quarter. Whew. It's going to be a fun one. 16 all after one. You're watching high school basketball live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
Welcome back into Crestview, where we are all tied up at 16 after one. Andy Jardy alongside Joe Balogh. Joe, what'd you see in that first quarter? Both teams pretty evenly matched as we kind of anticipated.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the one noticeable thing is I think Mansfield Christian's on-the-ball pressure has affected Crestview a lot. But when Crestview's been able to break the initial pressure, they've been able to get some good looks. I mean, both teams ended the quarter with 4 turnovers. That's the 5th turnover for Crestview right there.
Oh,
and just a big mistake there in transition. I mean, John Kurtz is not going to be happy with that on a dead ball situation as they make a pass 70 feet up the floor and nobody was matched. So DeAndre Martin's going to the free throw line for 2 here.
First one is up and good. Gives the Flames the 17-16 lead. Second one good.
And again, Mansfield Christian picking up full court, looking to trap, turnover.
And a foul the other way, much to the chagrin of the Cougar faithful.
But see, the thing that Mansfield Christian did there is they put the ball, they had a non-ball handler handling the ball and Tyson Ringler. And they put good pressure on, and once it got to that half-court line, they were able to turn him, and now the half-court line becomes a defender. He tried to spin move, and a guy rips it from behind.
Rensel misses the first. Bruner and Wells check back in for the Cougars. Rensel's second is too strong. Ringler able to pull down the board. Once again, the Flames just waiting right at half court.
Yep.
There's the feed inside, nice pump fake, and the shot is up and it's in for Dylan Bruner.
Yeah, that's one of the things is when teams trap you, you got to look to the backside of that rim. And Jarrett Ringler making a great pass to beat that pressure for an easy layup for the Cougars.
Bruner now has 6 points on the night. Corner three is up and in and out.
Ooh,
Tip in, no good, but there for
rebound.
The second chance, DeAndre Martin.
I mean, first of all, a great effort to get there on the tip, and then the second effort to finish on the second rebound.
Second chance points like that might be so crucial in a game that we expect to be this close as that shot swatted out by Amaar Davis. Boy, he's just everywhere all the time.
Yeah, he's really, really active. Just as much as that's kind of how the the Flames have been playing, just being very active defensively.
Thompson gets in, count the bucket. He'll go to the line to try and give the Cougars the lead.
I mean, one of the key things a lot of people don't notice in the game of basketball are, I guess, what you call special situations, which baseline out-of-bounds plays are special situations. There, Justice Thompson takes the ball out of bounds, comes off of a little bit of a down screen, catches it in the lane, and then able to finish. Crestview with the timeout here as they take a 1-point lead with 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, back and forth we go, 21-20. I feel like we've already had about 10 lead changes in this one as Justice Thompson already tonight, he's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points. Maybe 11 points. 11 points. He's having himself a ball game.
I mean, that's what you expect out of your best players, that he can step up and lead this team, which is what he's going to have to do, because he's going to have to handle a lot of this pressure that Mansfield Christian's putting on the basketball. It's going to be his responsibility to not turn it over and then make good decisions with it.
Thompson does have 12. I knew my math was right. They finally got it up there on the scoreboard.
And that's the interesting thing with Thompson. Not only you see their best offensive player, but they're assuming he's their best defensive player because he's matched up against Amaar Davis. There they had a good backdoor cut. They just didn't catch it and turned it over.
Gabe Westfield checks in for the Flames.
But again, here's full court pressure. And Thompson to see if they just clear it out. Setting a ball screen in the backcourt. Sam Wells now brings it up. Gets to that trap area. Turns it over.
Davis Wyszynski there gives it up to Davis. Davis lays it in. And the Flames are back up on top.
I mean, the Flames with several transition scores off of those turnovers. And again, now you have Sam Wells handling the basketball in the backcourt.
And a good timeout here because they were probably going to run into a 10-second violation there.
I mean, right now, Crestview having difficulty finding that second guy that can handle the basketball. Because when it gets out of Justice Thompson's hands, Mansfield Christian's been able to put some of Crestview's other players that aren't used to handling the basketball in positions, and now they've turned it over. And the thing that Mansfield Christian's done with their turnovers is that they've been able to score off of those turnovers, which has been key.
So if you're Coach Kurtz right now, what are you saying in that huddle to break this press? How do you?
Well, I think you got to get it in Justice Thompson's hands, or excuse me, Jarrett Ringler's hands. And then you just got to get guys kind of away from him. Because he's good enough, if he brings it up, if he sees a trap, he's going to find the open guy.
They give it to Jarek. Double team is there. And the pass almost intercepted, but they get a nice feed inside. The pump fake there again, and Tyson Ringler finishes.
And that's what the non-ball handlers have to do, is they need to look to pass the basketball against that pressure rather than trying to dribble the basketball.
Martin drives in, pulls up. Shot might have been blocked. It was definitely altered.
They got a piece of it. That was a tough shot.
Bruner catches the pass on the other end, goes up, turns around, count the bucket. Dylan Bruner.
You see in the last two possessions what Crestview's done, rather than trying to beat the pressure with the dribble, they've been able to pass the ball ahead. And now they've gotten mismatches where they're 2-on-1 or 3-on-2 and able to finish plays.
So Rentzel picked up a technical foul.
Must have been on a player that must have said something after the play.
So Jarek Ringler shoots the technical free throw. That pushes it out to 4
Well,
point
he's got to get another free throw.
Yeah, you shoot 2, right?
Yeah, he's going to shoot 2.
And then
So-
Dylan Bruner will shoot the and one.
We'll
free
shoot the
throw.
and one. Yep. So this is big. This is going to, well, I'm not sure if they did this right.
I think they got an extra free throw,
Well,
unless they just.
he shot all 3, and it really should have been Bruner shooting 1, and then Jarrett Ringler shooting 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Ringler.
So right now they've got a 5-point possession, and it could turn into a 7 or 8-point possession.
Yeah, that's a huge foul.
Nice
Tech
pass
there.
inside.
Lost it on the way up, but they get another look at it and shot just a little bit off, and it'll go back to the Flames. But yeah, Dylan Bruner was the one who made the bucket and got fouled.
Bruner should have shot the 1 free throw, and then Jarrett Ringler would have been able to shoot the technical foul. And I'm not sure who the technical foul was on for sure, but
I think they said Rentzel got the technical. Almost a turnover the other way. 3 ball is up,
that's
and
a
it's
big
in.
shot. And now a steal.
Evan Hanger made the 3. And we got a foul on the Cougars. Sam Wells picking up the foul.
And that
first.
3 was big after a 5-point possession by Crestview. Now ball baseline out of bounds.
Yeah, chance now to potentially tie it up if this 3 goes in and it's too strong.
I mean, much better pressure there by Justice Thompson. Had his hands up, forced Davis to shoot a little bit higher than he wanted to.
Wells able to save it.
Almost turned it over again.
And those missed shots are big too for the Flames because it doesn't give them a chance to set up that full court pressure.
So they're going to what they call a 2-guard set here. You're going to see a couple guys curl off the high post here.
Jarek Ringler with the ball. He drives in, goes up, and the
good
shot
strong move.
is good for Jarek Ringler.
I mean, just caught it on the wing. We call it what? He swung it left and drew the contact and is able to finish. So this is now the second opportunity to get a 3-point, the traditional 3-point play, rather than the 3 from the 3-point line.
Yeah, Ringler now his second trip to the free throw line as he shot those 3 technical free throws, made all 3 of them. Looking to go 4 for 4 from the line and push this to a 6-point lead and gets the friendly roll at home.
Again, this is going to be the second time.
That ball knocked away. It'll
Coach
stay with the Flames.
Kurtz is going to probably address this at the half, but there's been twice off of a dead ball that Crestview was not matched, and the Flames just were able to throw the ball up the floor.
Aaron pass taken the other way. Jarek Ringler goes up and knocked out of bounds. No foul. All ball on that one, but it will stay with the Cougars.
Ringler and both Coach Kurtz thinking that there was a foul on that play. Little baseline out of bounds. Thompson comes off of a double screen.
He looked like he wanted to shoot it as soon as he caught it, but thought better of it. Ringler, though, he'll pull up. His shot no good. Flames looking to push the pace now. Wyshynski drives in, a lot of contact, and no call. He turned it over.
Might have got bumped a little bit, but no call. I mean, again, though, the concern for Crestview is their transition defense. They have not been real good here stopping the dribble. They've not been real good of making sure they're back with the pass. And here's another turnover.
And that's
intentional foul.
Yep. Sam Wells will pick up the intentional foul there. And you can hear Coach Kurtz barking smart passes, because anytime, you never want to make a pass when you leave your feet, right? Isn't that the rule?
I mean, that's kind of the cardinal sin of if you're handling the ball. If you're going to jump in the air, you better know where you're going to pass the basketball. And there, Crestview jumped in the air. They had no clue where they were going to make the pass.
So Mack misses the first free throw. The foul on Wells was his second. And he missed both. So the freshman.
Yeah, little the opening game jitters for a freshman. But right now, a big difference is that free throw shooting. I mean, the Cougars have been pretty good. The Flames have struggled a little bit from the line.
Flames still have possession, though. And
another turnover.
Right as I say that, they give it away. Crestview trying to build on their 6-point lead here. Bruner wants the ball in the corner, and it's just taken away by Davis. He gives it up to Martin. Martin goes up and lays it in.
I mean, the Flames have been really effective when they've turned the Cougars over, is they've been able to score in transition.
That pass knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Crestview. Connor Luce comes in for the Flames. Justice Thompson back in for the Cougars. Jarek Ringler set to inbound. Thompson pulls up for three.
I think they ran that same play earlier, but Crestview defended it much better. Thompson came off of a double screen. Deep three, but there was no pressure on that shot.
A 7-point lead, the largest lead of the night, and it's a turnover the other way. How impressive, too. I mean, Justice Thompson just checked into the game, and it's like he hadn't even left. He hit the three without any issue. It's when you know a kid is just locked in. He's not just dozing off on the bench. He's locked in still.
See, the floor seems to be slippery in different spots here tonight.
Is there a hockey game before this or something?
Yeah, it'd be like at Ohio State.
Yeah. Ball on the ground, and it'll come away with the Flames. They've got numbers if they want them. Martin goes up,
the transition basket. That's got to be 5 or 6 transition baskets by the Flames off of turnovers.
Boy, anytime it feels like one team is about to pull away in this one, a turnover or a big bucket will go the other way. And here we go.
Nice
Thompson
find.
wants it. He doesn't get it. Ringler, though, pulls down the board. Or excuse me, that's Bruner who pulls it down. His shot no good. And once again, the Flames quickly get the ball up the court. And again, bodies hit the floor. It'll be a jump ball. It'll stay over here with Mansfield Christian. I don't even have time to adjust the stats in my book before Mansfield Christian has brought the ball up and are putting up shots. They waste no time. So now we're gonna try and mop up some of those spots. A little too aggressive there trying to go for the steal was Tyson Ringler as he picks up the foul.
So both teams, that's going to be the 15th foul on Crestview. So the Flames get to go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
And again, the free throw line not being kind to Mansfield Christian.
That's a second foul on Tyson Ringler, so they're going to sub in Sam Wells, but Sam Wells also has 2.
Luce missed the second. So the Flames are leaving some points at the line, down 5. Justice Thompson dribbling all around the court, gives it to Malachi. And I think both players were expecting a whistle there, but they're going to end up with it anyway, and that shot rejected. And the Flames now a chance to make this a one-possession game again, bringing it up quickly. A lot of contact, no call, but a nice pass. DeAndre Martin finishes.
Amaar Davis showing his athleticism there.
Three-point game again with just over a minute to go. Thompson goes to the line, his first shot, no good. Thompson with 15 points on the night, and he misses that one. So the Flames, a chance to tie if they hit a 3 or cut this thing down to a 1-point deficit. DeAndre Martin has had the hot hand this quarter. He's got 10 in the second quarter, 12 on the night. Davis goes up, a little bit short, but a foul against Chris. Is it good? Yeah, foul is on Crestview. First foul on Dylan Bruner. Davion Mack back at the line where he missed both of his free throws just a few moments ago. Gets that one to go.
Rattles that one in.
That's all you need, right? You just got to see one. Doesn't matter how it goes in.
Just need one to go here. Let's see how he does on the second one. Good touch.
No doubt, after that one rattled in. Finally got one to go. So we'll see if the Cougars hold for the last shot here. 30 seconds to go.
Good job of passing ahead. He walked.
I think he did, yes, he did. One of those where he got a little too excited.
Yeah, just rushed it too much, but they did a good job initially of breaking the pressure. But again, Mansfield Christian's pressure has been causing a lot of trouble for the Crestview Cougars.
So we've had 20 seconds to go here.
Looks like they'll probably go for the last shot. Probably going to expect something with the ball in Amaar Davis's hands. Whether they clear it out or set a high ball screen, looks like they're just clearing it out, letting him go one-on-one.
Davis out into the corner. The 3 is up, rattles out, and a foul underneath. Will go against Mansfield Christian. So with 0.3 seconds.
And they go to the line to shoot 2.
It's the second foul on DeAndre Martin. Ringler is a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. And he proves that the announcer jinx is in fact a myth as he's now 5 for 5. And he makes them both. That'll do it for the first half. What a game. Crestview leads 36-33. We'll have some halftime stats and analysis for you coming up on the other side of the break, live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. we believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
Welcome into our Spherian Mid-Ohio halftime show as we take a look at some of those numbers here in what has been a very closely contested game, 36-33. As we pull up those numbers here for you now, it's been a tale of the free throw line and turnovers, honestly, the biggest difference here as to why Crestview's got this 3-point lead.
Yeah, I mean, the pressure that Mansfield Christian's put on Crestview, they've gotten probably, 5 or 6 baskets off those turnovers in transition. But where Crestview's had the advantages, they've gone to the free throw line and converted. I think we got them, 11 of 14 or?
Yeah, 11 of 15.
11 of 15. In Mansfield Christian's, 5 of 12, I believe it was.
Yep.
So that's hurt them. So I think the message you have, number one, Coach Kurtz has got to be concerned about handling this pressure in the second half. For Coach Craner, what he's concerned with, he's got to be happy with their pressure causing turnovers. But, when you get the opportunity to go to the free throw line, you need to make them, and especially in a close game like this.
Close game and on the road, you can't be leaving those points out there at the free throw line. And they find themselves down 3 points. Leading scorers here for you at the half. Looks like we've got Justice Thompson. He's got 15 points for the Cougars. DeAndre Martin had himself a second quarter. It seemed like he scored just about every bucket for the Flames. He's got 12 on the night. He had 10 in the second quarter.
And a lot of those, I think, were off of turnovers, get layups in transition.
So this has been your Spherian Mid-Ohio halftime show, 36-33.
So it's going to be Crestview's ball to start, and much the same as a coach talks about the first 3 minutes of the game, coaches are concerned about how does this first 3 minutes of the second half start. So what Crestview's looking to do is, can they do a better job of handling the on-the-ball pressure by Mansfield Christian? And right away, Amaar Davis gets a deflection out of bounds.
Cougars up 3. And what was a back and forth first half. Anytime a team looked like they were pulling away, there'd be an answer on the other end. Excellent ball fake,
Great
unable
ball
to
fake.
finish.
2 offensive rebounds right away by Crestview.
Sam Wells doing the dirty work. Pushes the lead back up to 5. The Cougars led by as many as 7. Davis pulls up.
Whew. I mean, that's a tough shot. I mean, Justice Thompson did a good job of keeping his hands up, but Amaar Davis just got to that 14-foot area and just elevated and shot it right over top of him.
It's a tough shot, and he made it look so easy, and that's a 10-second call.
10-second call. So there's the pressure again. 13th turnover by the Cougars.
That last bucket by Davis puts him in double digits, and the night he's up to 10.
You can see Justice Thompson giving space on him because he just doesn't want to have Davis go right by him.
Connor Luce's 3 does not connect, and the Cougars once again just
good pressure on the basketball again by the Cougars, or excuse me, by the Flames. Good job of going inside. And that's a little bit where Crestview's hurt Mansfield Christian a little bit, is when they've been able to get the ball inside without turning it over. Whether in this case it's to Justin Thompson or Tyson Ringler, they've been effective in there. And the other key thing is now you get to go to the free throw line again. And Thompson and Ringler both have shown that they're excellent free throw shooters here tonight as we start the season.
Yeah, Thompson, if he makes this one, he will be 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Bumps the lead back up to 5. They led by 3 at the half. Davis gets past his defender, and then an errant pass. Cougars trying to go in transition, but Davis picks it off. And he takes it the other way, and he's a little short on the layup. Ball is loose, and the Cougars corral it. Ringler draws the foul. He will go to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, that's what Ringler has to continue to do. Be aggressive, go onto the basket, because one of his strengths is getting to the free throw line and making free throws.
He has not missed.
So in the first 2 minutes here, they've gotten to, this would be their 4th free throw in the first 2 minutes. Both of them two-shot fouls. So again, Crestview taking advantage of that free throw line.
Ringler continues to shoot 100%. He's 8 of 8 at the line. He has 10 points on the night, 8 of them from the free throw line.
Now they're looking, Davis looking to post up inside. Does a nice job of kicking the ball out.
It's a good look from outside, just unable to connect. Thompson with it.
Just
over to Wells. Ringler from the top.
Good rebound by Sam Wells.
Gets it back to Ringler. Now Wells in the corner,
nice
feeds
pass.
Ringler, and they complete the play. And it's the
Sam
largest
Wells
lead.
with a really nice possession there. Makes a great effort to get to the offensive glass. Kicks it out, gets it back, and then sticks it right inside.
Yeah, that ball movement was just a thing of beauty.
So now you're kind of at one of those crucial points in the game. I think, Andy, you talked about it in the first half where it seemed like Crestview maybe would have a chance to take over the game a little bit. So right now a 9-point game. So if you're Coach Kurtz, he's saying, hey, let's get a stop, a score, and another stop. And, we've got this now to double digits, and we can maybe lengthen this out a little bit. I mean, right now, the Flames, they're going to want to get a good look at the basket. And I'm going to say probably there's going to be something with Amaar Davis trying to get him an open look. So they're, on the other hand, they're looking to get a score, a stop, and a score, and get this thing back, to about a 5-point game.
Yeah, this is the largest lead of the night for the Cougars. Feed inside,
yeah,
and
nice
that's
play.
exactly what you want. Davian Mack.
I mean, just a bad defensive possession by the Cougars where they don't see the basketball, and Amaar Davis makes a great pass over top of the defense for the possibility of a 3-point play.
Chance to make this a 2-possession game, and he does.
After missing his first 2, I think he's made 3 in a row now.
He hasn't missed. He got that one to rattle in, and he's been perfect.
Face the basket. Sam Wells needs to face that basket, look at cutters at the basket.
Justice Thompson. Awkward shot. Almost got it to fall.
Tough shot, another offensive rebound.
Yeah, a lot of contact there. Davis was hoping to get the jump ball called, but it's going to be a foul.
And that's the 4th offensive rebound for the Cougars this half. Nice
Ringler
play.
Catches and finishes.
Nice play.
Hager tries to get it inside, but it's knocked away, and another turnover. The Cougars now in transition. The layup is a little too strong. Ball loose, and it's going to be a foul going the other way. Looks like Dylan Bruner might have been called for the over the back.
Yeah. But again, in this half, they're hurting. The Cougars are hurting the Flames a little bit on the offensive glass. They've got 4 offensive rebounds right now.
And to me, it feels like you kind of hinted at this maybe in that last time out, but the Cougars are they smell blood in the water a little bit. They're kind of getting after it a bit here, really attacking the hoop. This feels like a dangerous time right now for Mansfield Christian. They got to find a way to get some points.
Well, and Amaar Davis is on the bench right now, getting a little bit of rest. So this could be an opportunity for the Cougars to maybe take over a little bit.
Tough shot there for Mack, doesn't fall. Tyson Ringler now. And
offensive foul.
Yep. Just lowered that, arm
just
out
lowered
a little
that
bit.
shoulder and ran right into his chest.
Malachi Spohr checks in for the Cougars. Gives Tyson Ringler a chance to catch his breath.
Well, it's Tyson Ringler's third foul too, so going to try to save him a little bit here to make sure they have him, in the fourth quarter.
He's got 5 points on the night. DeAndre Martin had such a great second quarter, yet to get it going here after halftime. Hasn't really had any looks either. Mack pulls up from just inside the free throw
Nice
line
move.
and he gets it to roll in.
Good strong dribble with 2 dribbles, pulled up at about 14 feet, made the basket.
Thompson up top.
Well, the Cougars move the ball with the pass.
Wells
They've been
for
pretty
3.
effective.
Sam Wells.
Big 3 there, back to a 9-point lead. Tough shot.
Couldn't get it. Wells with the rebound. Tries the home run pass. It's there, laying it up.
Big play right there.
11-point lead just when
Another
it got
turnover
down.
coming.
That ball is loose.
Almost a turnover.
Yeah, Flames fortunate to keep possession here.
Nice
move by Martin.
Ooh.
And he gets fouled. So this is Martin's second trip to the line. He's 2 for 2. And can't get the first one to fall. Taylor Hahn checks in for the Flames. Second one is good.
Nice pass over the top.
Wide open. Malachi Spohr, who just checked in, gets his first points of the night.
I mean, probably just a miscommunication there by the Flames that they did not match him up.
Mack unable to connect. Empty possession for the Flames. Down 12. Cougars in transition. Ringler is up. His shot is no good. They'll go back to the free throw line where he has made a living tonight. 8 of 8.
I mean, the other big thing in this quarter, Andy, is that Crestview's dominated the glass.
Yeah.
They've limited the Flames to one shot, and then they've been getting second and third opportunities to score. I mean, right now, this quarter, I've got Crestview with 6 defensive rebounds and 4 offensive rebounds, and I have Mansfield Christian with 0 rebounds, both offensively and defensively. And again, Crestview taking advantage at the free throw line. Ringler and Thompson kind of making a living there tonight.
It just feels like a complete reversal of what we saw in the first half, too, where it was Mansfield Christian in transition that was kind of picking apart Crestview, and the Cougars have returned the favor, it feels like, here in the second half.
And you can see, Andy, in the half-court defense right now is Crestview is just, really trying to play off and prevent the drive. They did not do a very good job on it there. But I think a big emphasis coming out of the half was we got to try to keep the ball in front of us and keep it out of the lane. Amaar Davis going to check back in. And this is Crestview's biggest lead of the night at 14 points.
Davis Wyszynski will go to the line. It is crazy the amount of condensation we've got on the floor here tonight, too.
Yeah, the floor just seemed to be slippery. I don't know if it's condensation or it's just maybe with how the floor was wiped down, but we've had several players slip throughout the night.
Wyszynski, too, after coming down on that foul, it looked like he was on a slip and slide.
Yeah.
He like just slid all the way into almost the wall. Wyszynski makes them both. He's got 5 points on the night. So can the Flames get stops? That's the question, if they're going to come back into this. And oh my goodness, that's certainly one way to get a stop. Whew. I actually thought it almost might have been goaltending. Wow.
That's a pretty good block.
And he's a freshman.
Yeah.
He doesn't play like one. He's taking some tough shots with some confidence tonight, too.
I mean, the two freshmen for Mansfield Christian have played well. They played really well for freshmen starting in their first varsity basketball game.
And a turnover the other way. Mack coming off the big reflect. Oh, he tried to dunk it, and he missed. Oh, my goodness. He was feeling it after the block, and now just getting a little too emotional. Picks up a foul. Holy smokes, though. Did you ever have conversations with any players about?
What's that?
Did you ever have conversations with any of your players that tried to dunk, just get the 2 points, lay it in?
If they could dunk, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you're going to dunk in a game, you better dunk
make it. Yeah.
I mean, because that's a key possession there. You could have got it to 10. Now it's going to go back to possibly 14 here. You know, Sam Wells playing really well here in the third quarter. Been active at both ends of the floor. Has a couple assists. Has done a really good job.
Yeah, he didn't score.
Tough shot there.
They're going to call jump ball, so the possession arrow will keep it here. You're talking about Sam Wells, though. He didn't have any points in the first half. He's got 7 here in the third quarter.
You know, it's had, I think, a couple offensive rebounds and assists.
Martin gets it, feeds it inside.
Yep.
Oh, Brock Rensel hit that padding. Good to see him get up quick.
I mean, he made a good hard cut and got bumped on the cut. Kind of put him into the wall.
His second trip to the line tonight, he's 0 for 2. And he gets the first one. And if the Flames want to have any chance of coming back and getting this win, these are absolutely points you've just got to have. Down by double digits, clock not moving if you get a chance to hit your free throws. And a 10-second. So that's the second one that's been called.
Yep.
We almost had a third, but they used a timeout to avoid it in that first half.
The fifth turnover this half by the Cougars. And that's what, to get Mansfield Christian get back in this game, that's what they're going to have to do is turn them over.
Oh. Davis got the defenders up in the air and able to draw the foul.
Just kind of created that on his own. So the defender got kind of turned in a weird position, and Fisher's going to make that call.
So we're starting to see them get to the line more. Mansfield Christian, that is.
Yeah, both teams, you know, with 5 fouls, and Andy, as we discussed at the half, the new rule, there's no more one-on-ones. Once you get to the 5th foul in a quarter, everything's 2 shots, and then it's going to reset, you know, to start the 4th quarter that, you know, your team fouls go back to 0.
Yeah, I am very glad you're here because I did not know about that rule change.
Yeah, National Federation made that change, and not Really don't know why. It was kind of strange. Again, pass it ahead. Wow.
There for the putback, Jarek Ringler. Lead back up to 14. Davis just gets it out of there. Martin pulls up from the free throw line, in and out. Ringler pulls down the board. Cougars looking to push the pace again. Ringler up to Thompson. Thompson, a lot of contact, no call.
Yeah.
It's Davis who comes away with it. 10 seconds.
Great hustle play.
And a turnover the other way. Thompson can't get it to go. 5 seconds to go here. Martin, he doesn't know how much time is from the corner. Rensel's three, no good, and that'll do it for 3 quarters.
A lot of action there in 15 seconds, Andy.
A lot going on there. Stick around. We'll have the 4th quarter for you on the other side of the break here, live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Welcome back into Crestview for the 4th quarter here. Cougars had a 3-point lead at the half. They now lead by 15.
Yep.
Or 14, excuse me, 59 to 45.
I mean, this could be a big possession here. It's a 14-point game. A bucket here can take it to 16 or 17 to start this quarter.
Andy Jardy alongside Joe Balogh. And that shot is able to fall in for Justice Thompson.
And a nice little set where they posted Thompson up inside, and he's able to take advantage inside to get a basket.
All the way on the other side, Rensel for 3. Short, goes after his missed shot. Tried to throw it off a Cougar defender, but instead gives it to the Cougars. And in transition, the shot no good, gets his own miss. Thompson couldn't get it to fall though. And the Flames now trying to get back into it. They're trying to find that 15-point shot that just doesn't exist right now. Spoor with the nifty move. Pushes this thing out to an 18-point lead. This was a 3-point game at halftime. Trying to feed it inside. Rensel with it. Goes in, draws the contact. Gets the foul called.
I think it's going to be on the floor. It's not going to be a shooting foul. I believe the ball will be out of bounds, baseline out of bounds.
I think they're maybe discussing this. They're lining up at the free throw line.
I guess they are going to give him. I guess he did call a 2-shot foul.
No, they're saying it's out of bounds, actually.
Yeah, that is out of bounds. Yep.
So who do the Flames go to here to try and chip away at this thing? Because
yeah, you're not going to get it all back at once, and now, especially if you turn it over again.
Spoor feeds it off to Jarek Ringler.
And now, you know, this half, Crestview started to really hurt Mansfield Christian in transition, and they just dominated the glass.
Yeah, it's just
it's been one shot, and that's all they're getting.
Yeah, it's been one and done possessions pretty much this whole second half. Davis comes up with the steal this time, tries to lay it in and can't get it to fall. Davian Mack checks back in. .609 to go here in this one. That got out of hand. Like, pretty quick. This was an entertaining first half, and then you can see why the Cougars have such high expectations again this year.
Well, when you have a veteran team, especially your two best players, they don't panic. And the other guy that's played really well here in the second half is Sam Wells. And Sam Wells has experience last year, maybe started a little bit early in the year and then came off the bench later in the year. And that experience pays a lot of dividends.
Spoor will inbound it.
Yep. Again, for the few times that Crestview's taken the ball out of bounds on the baseline, they've gotten great looks. There, Sam Wells sets a back screen for Jarrett Ringler, and he gets an open look, but Wells was coming off of a double at the top, a play that they've run, I think, 3 or 4 times.
Ringler proves he's human. That's his first miss at the line. I believe he was 10 of 10 going into that one.
Yeah, as I said last year, he was an excellent free throw shooter, and that has not changed.
Makes the second. And that's just, I mean, that's such a luxury to have. If he's going to just make his living in the paint and be able to hit free throws, you can see why all the accolades came his way.
If you take a look at guys that are leading scorers in games, usually they're guys that are going to get to the free throw line a lot. And both Ringler and Thompson do a great job of getting to the free throw line and taking advantage, something that you really have to work at, through the summer. That's countless hours of putting up, free throw shots. When you work out, you got to get yourself tired, try to put yourself in game situations, but there's nothing like being in a game and being at the free throw line with that pressure on you. So both of those guys have proven that that's why they're such good players, is they spent the time and they're able to go to the free throw line and make free throws.
Last year, Jarek Ringler averaged 11 points per game, 7 rebounds a game, and 4 assists. He's got 21 points tonight. And last year, honorable mention All-Ohio, 3rd team All-Northwest District, 1st team All-District 6, and 1st team All-Firelands Conference. It's a lot of hardware on the mantle.
And when you're a coach like John Kurtz, that makes your job a little easier coming back for another year. Nice pass there by Amaar Davis.
And gets it to go, DeAndre Martin. Martin's had himself a good game.
Now Ringler's out here for a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see if Crestview's able to handle this pressure. And when they've been effective is they've used their dribble for a purpose and passed the basketball.
Mack with the rejection. He's had a few of those tonight. .521 to go here.
Nice job of there taking the ball to the basket. Ran the same little set there, back screen, coming off of a double. Tyson Ringler inside.
I've been very impressed with how much of an emphasis Crestview has made at getting the ball into the paint. They are making that extra pass and just feeding it inside.
In the half court, Andy, they've done a good job of putting it into the post. And Mansfield Christian's had a hard time guarding that. I think the other thing in the second half, you've seen them do a much better job. Instead of trying to dribble through the pressure, they passed ahead against the pressure, and they've got a lot of open layups. And then now, they get to the free throw line, they just take advantage here.
Second one no good, and it'll go over to the Flames, down 20,
but
5-13.
Again, who was around that rebound? Sam Wells.
Yes.
I mean, Ringler and Thompson get a lot of credit tonight in this win, but Sam Wells has played really well here in the second half.
Yeah, I think if you did like first half MVP and second half MVP, I think Sam Wells would get it for the second half.
Yeah, he's got 7 points. He hit a big 3, but he's just been around the offensive glass all the time.
Davis to shoot 2. And can't get the first one to fall.
And that'll be one thing, Mansfield Christian takes away from this game tonight is the missed opportunities they had at the free throw line. Because this would be a lot different game if, they were shooting, 70% from the free throw line.
Gets the second one to go. And the good thing, too, for Mansfield Christian, they will have no time to think about this game. They play again tomorrow, so you got to have a short memory. Spoor gets it inside. Might have gotten away with a walk.
Yeah, he might have.
Here come the Flames now. Davis, nice pass in transition to Connor Luce, who gets it to fall.
I mean, one of the few that Mansfield Christian's gotten in the second half, whereas in the first half they had about 5 or 6 baskets in transition.
We got a foul underneath. Davis is like, what do I have to do? I just got boxed out and fell on. He can't believe the call.
Ringler just kind of boxed him out, and I think it was Ringler to clear a path.
Yeah.
To go to the basket. That's Davis's 4th foul, I believe.
It is his 4th.
Or now it's 5. They're saying it's 5 fouls.
The scoreboard's showing 4.
Yeah, it's only 4.
At Davis
I think
on that.
There's a debate right now whether it's his 4th foul or 5th foul, but apparently it's only his 4th. Oh, they had Thompson on a cut right off the inbound. Sam Wells.
And that's just a great play there from Wells, too, because he just didn't panic. I mean, there was a double team on him, and he could have easily kind of
put the ball under his chin, was strong with it, used his upper body strength to step through and get to the glass. And now they go to the free throw line where, Crestview's kind of lived at that line tonight. This has been a big, big difference in the basketball game.
First one no good for Sam. Gabe Westfield will come back in for Mansfield Christian. He's got 2 points on the night. Replaces Brock Rensel. Second one is good for Sam Wells. .68-50, just over 4 minutes to go on this season opener for both of these two schools. Mack lost it, but it was knocked away. Was there anything as you coached that you were looking for specifically in that first game of the season, or were you just?
Well, I think one of the big things is you always want great effort from your kids, and I think both teams have played really, really hard tonight.
Yeah.
But I think one of the big things is you want to try to limit those turnovers, and both teams have struggled with turnovers.
Westfield with a nice 3.
But I think the veteran leadership of Crestview's kind of shown here in this game, and that they've done a better job of handling the pressure. Well, but as soon as we say that, Mansfield Christian's got it back to a 13-point game.
Spoor gets the floater to go over the swat from Mack. Yeah, 5 quick points by the Flames, and you're looking,
and
boy,
Amaar
here we
Davis
go.
with the step-back 3's got it to 12. Yep.
Nice pump fake there from Tyson Ringler. That pump fake has been lethal tonight.
Oh, Spoor with the nice play there.
And there's another pump fake that works to perfection. Westfield gets his defender up, and a timeout taken here as it's a 12-point game.
Kind of as we said, earlier, it looked like this was a knockout.
Yeah.
But Mansfield Christian continually play hard. They can get a stop and a score. They can get it to 10 or under, and you never know what happens. The thing right now that Crestview's going to struggle with a little bit is that decision of when to attack and finish and when to try to run some time off the clock, because right now the clock's kind of becoming your opponent that you want to try to be able to run some time off of that. But with the pressure that Mansfield Christian puts on, you also need to take advantage and finish layups if you get that opportunity.
Yeah, now we'll see how well conditioned these two teams are as well, because this is your first game action, and it's been an up and down fight here tonight. And Mansfield Christian, they've got to find ways to score quickly.
Yeah.
And you'll see they need some threes to fall, but how tired are those legs?
Well, and I think they forced 7 turnovers here in the second half. And I know that's going to be a big concern with Coach Kurtz about how many times they've turned the ball over, because I think that gives them 19 for the game.
Yeah, it was a chaotic start to the game for Crestview especially. They struggled with that full court press.
And, you know, with 3 minutes here, if they get a couple turnovers and baskets, I mean, you never know what's going to happen.
And that might be
going
to get a block.
Could have been close to a charge. Now they're going back to the free throw line. 2 shots here. And that's the difference of the rule this year, Andy, a little bit now is, you know, you go to the line, when you shoot a one-on-one, there's a little bit more pressure.
Yeah.
Now with 2 shots, you know, I don't think you feel that same amount of pressure, because if you miss the first, you still got a chance to make the second. So it's going to be interesting to see how this rule plays out. And Sam Wells steps to the line. You know, if he makes this one, he's double digits here all in the second half.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to sleep on my feelings of the rule change at the free throw line.
And then he gets his offensive rebound.
Oh, my goodness. Sam Wells.
Big mistake there. Nobody boxed out the shooter.
3 ball way off the mark. It's going to go back over to Crestview. I mean, that's pretty much what you got to do at this point if you're Mansfield Christian. They need some threes to fall.
But you got to get a better shot.
True.
I mean, I think you got to move it a little bit and get a better shot. But Amaar Davis, again, making a great play. Good deflection here.
But it definitely changes that free throw. Rule change definitely changes a lot of late game scenarios because, you start to foul and you know it's only a 1-and-1. If they miss, we get the rebound. Now that's taken away. I don't know. Tyson goes up, can't get the shot to fall. Davis comes down with the rebound. Down 15, just over 2 to go. Martin's got it, back to Davis. Tries to get it into the corner, but Jarek Ringler got his paws on it, and now a foul here on Wyszynski.
I mean, right now here in this last 2:09, what Crestview's going to want to do is they're going to want to keep the ball in Ringler's hands, Thompson's hands, or Wells' hands and get him to the free throw line. I think Coach Kurtz, you know, talking to Tyson Ringler there, you know, that last shot inside, not necessarily a bad shot, but, you know, you're up 15. You don't need to really force that issue. You want to make sure that you're getting open layups, okay, or getting to the free throw line. That's the big key. And Sport checks back in, I think, to be a little bit more of a ball handler in these situations.
Oh, Ringler missed both.
And that's highly unusual.
Oh, my goodness. Who else but the man of the second half, Sam Wells.
But they get a little lucky there, and that's something that's going to have to be addressed by Coach Kurtz, because that's happened like 3 times.
Yeah.
Kind of off a dead ball. They haven't been matched, and the guy's gotten a wide-open shot.
They've done a better job of it in the second half. There's going to be a foul here. Great crowd on hand here tonight at Crestview, and we were talking just about how the high school basketball environments are always so fun because it's always loud, and I actually just got the alert on my watch that I'm in a loud environment, so the sound decibels have hit 90 in here. So shout out to the fans coming out tonight, making some noise. Under 2 to play now. And just an errant pass gives it right back over to Mansfield Christian. Oh. Yeah. Spore and Mack got their feet tangled up there. Good to see both of them are okay. That was a bit of an awkward fall for Mack.
I mean, you take a look at tonight. I mean, Crestview's got 75 points. But I believe they're at 20 turnovers.
Yeah.
So So that's pretty amazing that you're able to score 75 and still turn it over, 20 times.
Oh, what a play.
Little play. Guy had his back turned. Nice pass.
Mack just lost it on the way up, though. But yeah, Davis, very sneaky, threw it off the defender's back and got it on the inbound.
That's a veteran player move that, you see somebody like that. As we said, Ringler, Wells, Thompson need to handle this ball. Pick it up, square it up, don't panic.
There goes Ringler again.
I don't know.
I think that one's going to be a goaltend.
Well,
they're going to get together and discuss it.
Well, if it's a goaltend, its outside official needs to make the call, and neither one of the officials made the call as a goaltend. Or I guess they did make the call as a goaltend. I think they called for somebody being maybe up in the net, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, they signaled like in the cylinder or something, but Wyshynski from the corner, no good. And Sam Wells, they said he initiated contact with the body before the block. But you'll live with that if you're Sam. Martin will
we knew that Jarrett Ringler, Justice Thompson were going to be really good. But Coach Kurtz has got to be especially pleased with how Sam Wells has played here in the second half. He's been a big difference in this game in the second half.
Yeah, there's no question. As he got a nice ovation checking out of the game. Martin hits the second. Just a little too much Crestview tonight for Mansfield Christian. Mainly that guy, Jarek Ringler. I'm running out of room in the scorebook for him.
Yeah, he's had an outstanding night.
Davis, his three short, but goes after his own miss. Gets the bucket. .46 seconds to go here. So Mansfield Christian tomorrow will be home against Bucyrus.
And Crestview is home against Ontario tomorrow.
Yeah, that should be a fun game as well.
So this is a pretty tough weekend for Crestview to open the season. Ontario did not play tonight, so they'll come in with fresh legs. And the anticipation is that the Warriors are going to try to, pressure a lot also. So it's going to be interesting to see how Crestview's able to handle that pressure tomorrow night.
Did you ever feel like a team had an advantage if they had played a game or had the day off? Like sometimes in tournament you take that bye, or is there? Is there one way you prefer?
Your concern right now if you're Crestview is how you're going to come back, but it's going to be, when you have that win, it's going to be a good feeling. And a lot of these kids play in the summer, whether it be an AAU or open gym, and they'll play for, they'll play 3 or 4 games in a day. So it's not necessarily a big difference there.
Evan Kaib comes in and gets a bucket for the Flames.
And quick timeout by Crestview just to get a sub in.
Yeah.
John Kurtz trying to give everybody a chance here to get in the game.
Kaib had himself a nice game too on the JV game earlier. Had a couple buckets as Crestview JV ended up winning that one 40-31. Spohr drives in and got a little too far under the basket there, and it will stay though with the Cougars. An impressive win, like you.
They're gonna run this same set. Just ran it. They got it set on the wrong side. They're gonna run that back screen and then a shooter off the double. And probably Crestview's just gonna try to hold the basketball here, I would think.
That's what it looks like they're gonna do. 10 seconds to go.
Just move the ball. Don't look to shoot it.
An impressive performance tonight by Crestview as they get the win here, 80-66 to start the season off in the win column. Stick around, we'll have our MVP interview and our final thoughts and analysis on the other side of the break here, live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
Time now for our Scout Construction MVP of the game, and we're going with Mr. Jarek Ringler, who had himself a ball game tonight. 23 points, and you made a living at the free throw line tonight, 11 of 14. How much pride do you take in your game at the line?
Well, every day in practice, Coach, that's what he hounds because it's going to come down to free throws. Sad I missed 2 at the end. I just rushed them, but I know Coach might have something to say about that, but that's why we work on it every day, and we go hard in practice. That's for these moments so we can wear them at the end.
How tired are you at the end of this game, too? Because this was like a chaotic pace throughout, and you guys were up and down the floor a lot, and I was just curious how much your legs were going out there at the end with those missed free throws.
Honestly, Coach does a really good job of conditioning us, and so we're all that's why we're really good in the second half, because we can just wear teams down, and then when they're getting tired, we're still going. And we got great bench, great depth, and great team and great coaches. So
you guys were fantastic in the second half. I mean, this was a 3-point game at halftime. What was the biggest difference for you guys? What was the message in the locker room to come out and dominate the way you did in that second half?
It was really just play as a team. Don't try to get your own. That's what we've been saying from the beginning of the year. This is a great team. We have a lot of great guys. It's not one guy. It's all 5, all 10 of us. So we all just went out there and played together and played hard, and we know that we can beat a lot of teams if we just do that.
Yeah, you talk about a lot of guys on this team. Justice Thompson had 21 points. Sam Wells, 11 points. He was all over in the second half. What is it like playing with guys like that, and especially Sam Wells too? Like some of the rejections he had. Just what kind of player is he?
That's
for you
just
guys?
What's so nice about this team. Like we all give 110%. We love each other on and off the court. He's an animal. Like we all just go as hard as we can and give it our all. That's the one thing. Like. You see some players putting their heads down on other teams, and you rarely see that with us because someone's going to come over, say we got your back, and we're all team-oriented, great coaches, great team, and I can't ask for anything better.
Well, quick turnaround. You guys play again tomorrow against a very formidable foe in Ontario. Early scouting report on them. What kind of game are you expecting?
Well, I don't know if you remember last year, but it was a thriller. We started really bad, came back, tied it. Went into overtime, and then we ended up losing. So that's definitely one we've had circled all season, want to get them.
So sleep will be difficult tonight or easy tonight because of how much you gave tonight, but the anticipation of tomorrow?
Probably easy for how hard we worked, but hard just wanted to get them bad.
All right, well, we'll let you go and get ready for that game here. Before you go, look into the camera. Any shout-outs, anyone you want to say hi to tonight?
First and foremost, Jesus Christ. He gives me the strength to go out here, gives us all the strength. And I couldn't do anything without him. My family, my team, my coaches, they all support me. They put me in this spot. I couldn't do it without them. And my girlfriend, she's always cheering me on.
Fantastic. Jarek, thank you so much. We look forward to watching you the rest of the season. Thank you, Jarek.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
Welcome into our Spherian Mid-Ohio post-game show where the Crestview Cougars were victorious tonight over Mansfield Christian 80-66. Andy Jardy alongside Joe Balogh. Joe, what was the biggest difference in that second half?
I think one of the bigger differences, I think there were two things for Crestview. Number one, they dominated the glass at their defensive end. It was one shot for Mansfield Christian. And I think they had 14 defensive rebounds in that half.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing is they did a much better job of attacking Mansfield Christian's pressure, where they looked to pass the ball ahead, got a lot of easy layups, and then I think we discussed this even in the first half. Big difference is they get to the free throw line. They got to the free throw line 35 times, converted 24. That's a sign of a really good basketball team.
Yeah, take a look at some of those numbers here for you now. And you mentioned 24 out of 35 at the free throw line. And despite 20 turnovers, Crestview scored 80 points tonight. That's terrifying if I'm an opposing coach.
That is. You cut those. You get that to 15 turnovers or 10 turnovers. That's 5 to 10 more possessions in a game. And with how they're able to make free throws at the free throw line, you're looking at another 8 to 10 points in a game, and now you're talking not scoring 80, but you're scoring 90. So that is a little bit scary that you've turned it over 20 times and you still scored 80 points.
Yeah, Mansfield Christian tonight, just a couple of opportunities to really cut into this thing and make it a game in the second half, but just too many turnovers were key.
I think the thing that you go away from with your Mansfield Christian is, one, your kids didn't quit. It got to, I think, 18, and we were kind of like, hey, this is over. And then they had it to 12, and they had a couple of times where they could have got it under 10, which made a difference. And that team's going to grow with those two freshmen in the starting lineup. They're going to be a much, much better team, as you get to January and February.
Yeah, leading the way for Mansfield Christian, DeAndre Martin and Amaar Davis each had 17 points for the Flames. And on the Crestview side of things, Jarek Ringler, 23 points, 11 of 14 at the line. Justice Thompson had 21. Sam Wells, 11, all of them in the second half. And talking with Jarek, this is a very team-oriented team. They feed off each other and each other's success.
Well, I think the big thing, when you bring a veteran team back that had the success that they had, they kind of understand it can't be one guy doing his own thing. You got to depend on 4 other guys on the floor when you're out there. And you see Sam Wells, we talked about him a lot in the second half, just how he stepped up. He'd not scored in the first half, but he did so many things in that second half that made a big difference. Getting it rebounded at the defensive end, getting the offensive glass, made a couple nice assists, hit a couple big shots, and then got to the free throw line also. So you kind of got a three-headed monster right now with Crestview as you start the season.
Mansfield Christian will be back in action tomorrow against Bucyrus for their home opener, and Crestview, a game that they've had circled, according to Jarek Ringler, they will host Ontario tomorrow, and what should be another absolute thriller of a game. This was a lot of fun, Joe. Thank you so much.
Great working with you, Andy. It was a lot of fun tonight.
That is going to do it for us here from Crestview. For our director, camera operator, Jory Skoronsky, and my partner, Joe Balogh, I'm Andy Jardy. Thank you for spending your evening with us here on the OH Report. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.